Hello guys, this is Hero, and in today's video I'm going to be going over you don't know what you don't know. Now what do I mean by this? Commonly in the spiritual community, information is grouped into three categories. There's things that we know, which is pretty self-explanatory, things we know we don't know, which is basically topics we're aware of, but that we're also aware that we don't know them in detail enough to know them, and things that we don't even know we don't know. Right? We have no idea about them, like, at all. Now, why is this important? Before I get to the spiritual aspect of things, which is basically these three things, I'm going to quickly go over these first 2 points, which are more at a mental level and could overlap with things we know we don't know. Okay, so the first one is accepting others fully for how they are. Now, why is that important? Because when someone's acting a certain way, if someone's doing something, we kind of have been trained at a mental level to kind of just assume why they're acting the way they are based off of what we know, or we've been trained to just judge them based off of our own personal experiences. You have no idea how to relate to somebody's situation whose shoes you've never been in. Okay, so for that reason, we need to accept others fully for how they are. When we judge others, like I said in other videos, we subconsciously judge ourselves. So it's important to accept others because we have no idea how it feels to be in their shoes. The things that we know they're going through, but we don't know how to relate to them, is a part of it. But then there's things that we don't even know that they're going through, and we also have no idea how to relate to those things also, but we don't even know about them at all when it comes to relating to this person. So again, just accept others and accepting views that aren't your own or that you disagree with. So when we create views in our mind, we tend to create them based off of the information we have, which is completely, rational. However, there's stuff related to these topics that we have no idea about. And we need to understand that if someone has an opinion that's not, aligning with yours, or like a view that you don't necessarily believe, it could be, and I'm not saying it is, but it could be because they know something that you don't, that you have no idea even about that at all. So, like I said, you don't necessarily have to believe their view, but it would be beneficial to accept it and not just completely disregard it, because like I said, we don't know what we don't know. Okay, there's always room to learn in this human birth. Now, moving on to the more spiritual aspect of things. The first one is keep an open mind about things. This kind of ties into that. We don't know what we don't know. So when we hear something crazy, we want to understand that there's might be something about that topic or related to that statement that we don't know. So I'd encourage you to keep an open mind. The second is listen to your intuition or gut feeling. Now, I'm not saying believe this, okay? I'm just saying listen to it, okay? The better you are at listening to it, because what happens is at the beginning, this intuition or gut feeling could just be your ego playing with you, or your emotions, you're allowing your emotions to mess with you, especially a lot at the beginning. But it's important to practice this because your intuition or your gut feeling can be a very powerful tool about a lot of things. And the last thing is do the hard work to strengthen your intuition. So over time, as you kind of let the pull on your ego kind of let go, and you're more grounded mentally and emotionally, and you've been listening to your intuition and gut feeling, so that spiritual connection with you can call it your higher self or God or anything like that is stronger. You'll notice that you'll make much better decisions. And why is this important? Well, at a mental level, we don't know what we don't know. But spiritually, if we're listening to, the higher power, or, the truth, the highest, conscious level, which is, the supreme being or whatever you want to call it, there's many names for it. That power knows everything. So, and we have that power within us. We just have to strengthen it. And the way we strengthen it is by doing the hard work, doing the meditation, accepting your fears, stuff like that, reducing the weight your ego has on us by, accepting your thoughts and emotions and stuff like that. So this is kind of a way to kind of know things that wouldn't rationally make sense, or that rationally, we wouldn't ever think about making that decision. But this can be a very powerful tool. But aside from the spiritual aspect of things, just to circle back about that, we don't know. So even at a mental level, it's important to just accept views that are yours. We don't know everything. Okay, our brain might trick us that we're on top of the world and we're smarter than everybody else, but that's not true. So yeah, just at a mental level, you want to accept things that other people say, and from a spiritual level, we want to practice listening to our intuition or gut feelings to have that connection with the higher self. As the higher self, it's gonna know a lot of stuff that you don't. So that's it for this video. Till next time, see you guys later. Bye.